the sort, as they say. But we are here to explain why we need quality assurance system in the universities. We'll say more about it in the technical session, but here, in general, I can tell you that all of you are doing your job in an excellent way. But we need to be assessed whether there is something more to be done, whether we are doing the thing in the right way, whether there are what are the difficulties that we face, what are the weaknesses that maybe we are facing, what are the communication skills, how the students are being learning our system here, how they are reacting. Many things that come in with education, come in with quality. We have to address those problems. Why do we have to do that? We have to justify. Because, after all, what do we intend to do with the university? Why this university is here? What are we doing here? We are producing graduates. And definitely we want to produce the best. So that they are competitive, they can get the better job here, they can be absorbed in the society here as well as abroad. And in order to do that, we have to make sure the process through which they are being produced is the right one. The way we are preparing them. Then we have to re-examine. We have to re-examine the whole thing. Whole thing means our system of education, our policies, our infrastructure, our curriculum, our students' methods, etc. We'll talk about that. That quality doesn't come in a single way. It is a multi-dimensional thing. We need to have all those aspects to be addressed. Therefore, before that, we need to identify what are the areas that we should look at, and how are we going to find out how we are going to improve all those things that we are talking about, we are thinking about, we need where we need. That is, one very important aspect is a self-assessment of the programs that we are offering. Self-assessment will give you the idea of how your programs are, what are the status of your programs, how it is compared, whether it is comparable to the standards that are being taken into account by the other countries, neighboring countries or the advanced countries, and what are the weaknesses, what are the things that we are not doing here, the other countries are doing, what are the problems that we are facing, what are the other things that we should be addressing. These are the findings that we have to compile in a report and take necessary steps to improve. In order to do those things, we from the UGC, as Professor Sajja has given you brief, all the ideas of how things are being done here, we have prepared what is called a manual. This is the technical manual of HEQEP. How HEQEP should be functioning, what are the things they should be doing, and how they are going to do. And there is another manual which will describe, I think these manuals are with you or you will get it soon, the financial management manual. That manual will give you how your financial management will have to be done. Third manual is also there, which is being produced. We'll go for a revision of that. This is a self-assessment manual, how self-assessment processes are to be done. These manuals will give you the guidelines of how we are going to produce, how we are going to move forward, and what we intend to do, and why we would like to do, and what are our objectives, what are our aims, and etc. But apart from that, the inception workshop of HEQEP, we usually go to the universities, all ourselves, and talk to you. All we need, we have to exchange views with you. We have to answer any questions that you may have, any suggestions that you may have. We have to listen to that. And we are here to convince you that we need these things. If you are not already convinced, because, as we have been telling Professor Sarwar Jahan, that this is not a thing that we should be doing now and then next day it's finished. We will be doing today or 1 year or 2 years, no. Quality will not be a thing that is achieved overnight. We have to struggle, we have to endeavor, we have to do these things and continue these things till eternity, maybe, as long as the university exists. What is important is that we must not be satisfied with whatever quality we have. We have to improve. Next step, and next step. We want to go higher, higher, and higher. And the sky is the limit. That is what we need to achieve. That is what we need to aim. Okay? If we are like that, if we intend to do that, we need to follow certain procedure. We need to follow globally accepted methods and practices. Because we are lagging behind with the countries in the Western world, that our graduates are not as equipped, as good as they are. They are globally, they have got a very good market value. And you have heard already that Bangladesh is moving forward in very many aspects, in all the areas. And if we can make significant progress in education, particularly in higher education, there is no country in the world that will match Bangladesh. That's going to be a revolution here, because we have 31 lakh, 3.1 million students who are going in the tertiary level education. That is going to be the revolution. We do not have resources down the earth or up the earth, but these are our resources. We need to make them the best equipped, and we need to, for our benefit, for the benefit of the society, for the benefit of our society, etc. We have to be very convinced and very much dedicated. This is not something that we should be doing for 1 year and then leave it. We have to be convinced, and we have to continue with doing these things for years and years. And I have seen this structure. You have got the right type of structure, right type of people, teachers, students, everybody, and there is all the elements here for this university to become one of the best universities. Why not? Why not? Why shouldn't we take the opportunity?